Welcome to the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and the Nile, Egypt. The world's earliest civilizations sprang up around this magnificent river, and today, the country is a treasure trove of history and culture. Egypt, a popular travel destination, entices visitors with its rich tapestry of experiences that span millennia. From the bustling metropolis of Cairo, where ancient and modern coexist, to Luxor, often referred to as the world's greatest open-air museum. Then there's Aswan, with its laid-back charm and significant archaeological sites. Not to forget Sharm el-Sheikh and Hurghada, prized for their pristine beaches and vibrant underwater life. Each city, unique in its own right, contributes to the diverse palette of Egyptian culture. Egypt is a place where every step echoes with the past, yet vibrates with the exciting pulse of the present. From ancient wonders to modern marvels, Egypt has something for everyone. Before you pack your bags, there are a few things you should know about traveling to Egypt. Egypt is a land of diverse experiences, and navigating its cultural landscape requires a bit of forethought. Now, when planning your trip, you'll want to take into account a few key factors: the weather, cultural norms, and religious customs. Let's start with the weather. Egypt has a predominantly hot desert climate. It's warm throughout the year, but the heat can be intense between June and August. So if you're not a fan of scorching temperatures, consider visiting during the cooler months of November through February. Next up, cultural norms. Egypt is a predominantly Muslim country, and its traditions and customs reflect this. For example, Egyptians appreciate modesty in dressing. This doesn't mean you need to fully cover up, but it's a good idea to avoid revealing clothing, particularly when visiting religious sites. Now let's talk about tipping. In Egypt, it's known as bakshish, and it's a deep-rooted part of the culture. So, when you're dining out or receiving any kind of service, it's customary to leave a small tip. It doesn't have to be a large amount, even the smallest gesture is appreciated. Finally, a word on public displays of affection. In Egypt, it's best to keep these to a minimum, especially if you're in a less touristy area. This is not just for same-sex couples, but for all couples. It's a cultural norm that stems from the country's conservative values. In the end, it's all about respect for the local customs and traditions. By doing so, you're not just a visitor, but a welcomed guest in their country. So when you're planning your trip to Egypt, keep these points in mind. Remember, respect for the local customs and traditions goes a long way in making your trip enjoyable. Now that you're aware of the basics, let's dive into the exciting part: exploring Egypt. First on our list is the city of Luxor, known as the world's largest open-air museum. Here, you can step back in time and traverse the ancient city of Thebes, where the Valley of the Kings and the Temple of Karnak reside. The Valley of the Kings, a sprawling necropolis, is home to the tombs of pharaohs and nobles from the 16th to the 11th century BC. The Temple of Karnak, a vast complex of sanctuaries, kiosks, pylons, and obelisks dedicated to the Theban gods, is a testament to the grandeur of the pharaohs. Next, we find ourselves in Aswan, a city of natural beauty and ancient wonders. The unfinished obelisk, the largest known ancient obelisk, offers a glimpse into the stoneworking techniques of the ancient Egyptians. Don't miss the chance to cruise along the Nile River, where you can enjoy breathtaking sunsets and views of the local life along the riverbanks. Venture next to Sharm el-Sheikh, a haven for beach lovers and underwater explorers. With its crystal-clear waters, colorful coral reefs, and diverse marine life, it's understandably one of the top diving destinations in the world. If you're not into diving, you can always opt for a relaxing day on the sandy beaches, or explore the local markets for unique souvenirs. Our journey continues in Hurghada, another beachside city known for its vibrant nightlife and water sports. Whether you're into kite surfing, windsurfing, or snorkeling, Hurghada has got you covered. And as the night falls, the city comes alive with numerous clubs and bars offering a variety of entertainment. Of course, no visit to Egypt would be complete without marveling at the Pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx. These iconic structures are a testament to the ingenuity and vision of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids, the last of the seven wonders of the ancient world, continue to hold the fascination of travelers and scholars alike. And the Sphinx, with its body of a lion and the head of a human, stands as a symbol of the unyielding mysteries of the past. With so many amazing places to visit, your Egyptian adventure is sure to be unforgettable. So how do you navigate this vast and diverse country? Let's talk about transportation. Egypt, with its sprawling cities and timeless landscapes, offers an array of transportation options, tailored to the needs of every traveler. From the bustling streets of Cairo to the tranquil banks of the Nile, getting around in Egypt is an adventure in itself. Now, if you're looking to travel between cities, buses are a safe and popular choice. Not only do they offer a comfortable ride, but they also give you a chance to soak up the local culture and interact with fellow travelers. The intercity bus network in Egypt is extensive and efficient, making it easier for you to reach your desired destination. However, if you're someone who prefers to sit back and enjoy the ride, guided group tours might be right up your alley. These tours typically cover all the key attractions and take the hassle out of planning your itinerary. The best part? You'll have an expert guide who will share fascinating insights about the places you visit. And then, there are the Nile cruises. Imagine sailing down the longest river in the world, watching as ancient temples and lush palm groves glide by. A Nile cruise is not just a means of transportation, it's an unforgettable experience that takes you on a journey through time. But let's not forget about independent travel. If you're the adventurous type who loves the thrill of exploring at your own pace, Egypt won't disappoint. Whether you're renting a car, hiring a taxi, or even hailing a traditional horse-drawn carriage known as a caleche, you'll need to plan meticulously. But the freedom to chart your own course? It's worth every bit of effort. Whether you choose to sail down the Nile or bus around the cities, getting around in Egypt is part of the adventure. As you can see, Egypt is a destination that offers a myriad of experiences. From the bustling streets of Cairo to the serene waters of Sharm el-Sheikh, each city and attraction carries its own unique allure. But remember, a trip to Egypt isn't just about the sights and sounds. It's about immersing yourself in the culture and respecting the local customs. Whether it's tipping generously at restaurants or keeping public displays of affection to a minimum, these small gestures can make a big difference. And let's not forget about transportation. Whether you choose the efficiency of group tours, the charm of Nile cruises, or the adventure of independent travel, planning your commute is crucial to exploring Egypt effectively. Now, tell us, which of these travel habits will you work on first for your Egyptian adventure? Share your thoughts in the comments below,